What's up, friends? It's Mike here at Guitar Tricks, back with another lick of the day. This one is a great lick to play in a blues or a blues rock situation where we're highlighting a move to the 4 chord in a blues progression. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. And while you're at it, hit that like button. It would really help out. Now, back to the lesson. So, I chose the key of A for this example. So if you think about some sort of riff based off A7, which is what I played off of the intro of this video, just playing off an A7 and then moving to the 4 chord, just going to play off a D7 and adding a lick using the A blues scale with an added note. So it goes like this. Now what's really cool about this lick is it has a little bit of a different sound because we added some notes that really highlight that 4 chord that we're playing over top of, which in this case is a D7 chord. All right, so let's just spell out a little bit this D7 shape we've got here. You've got the root, which is D, the 5th, which is A, the C, which is the flat 7, and the F sharp, which is the 3rd, the major 3rd, in a D7. So let's check out this lick. Gonna play it slowly here first. Okay, so starting off by sliding from 5 to 7 on the D string, and you want to slide using your ring finger to put you in a position to have your index finger sort of anchored around the 5th fret. Okay, and then it's 5 and 7 on the G string, and then adding in another pick and sliding from 7 to 8 on the G string, which is going to the blues note. And at that point, you're going to grab the 7th fret of the B string, 5th fret of the high string. And ending it off with the 8th fret of the high string, going back to 7 on the B, and then landing on the A note, 5th fret of the high string, and add a little bit of vibrato there. So let's look at some of the notes you land on here. This part right here, going from the blues note to the 7th fret of the B string to the 5th fret of the high string, you're highlighting the upper part of this D7 chord. Okay, you wouldn't normally play the 7th fret of the B string necessarily if you're playing an A blues, but it's a great one to go to if you're going to a dominant 7th chord for the 4 chord, because that note is going to be in the chord, that F sharp. Also, up top, we're grabbing a high C note, 8th fret of the high string, and that C note is the flat 7 in the chord as well. So you're really highlighting some cool tones that appear in that chord and really strengthen the sound of that chord underneath. It's also just not your run-of-the-mill type of lick that you usually play in a pentatonic box. It's got a few extra notes in there and has its own little cool sound. All right, so going to the 4 chord. Put a little speed on it, sounds really cool. As always, when I teach these licks, try to play them in different positions once you get them under your finger, hear what they sound like in different keys, and also just play around with some of the notes and see if you can add a few little things to it to make it your own. What other tips would you like to see here on this channel? Please leave a comment and let me know. And be sure to check out guitartricks.com for more in-depth, step-by-step lessons. All right, hope you had fun with it. We'll see you on the next one.